Hey guys, it's Childish, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at everything that's going on with regards to the 11th year anniversary. They have recently dropped all the information, so we are going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the 11-year anniversary, the first part of it's going to be their 11-year special scroll and special shop. If you guys remember, last year was an absolute beast of an anniversary because we got the 10-year scrolls that allowed us to not only summon regular units but also LD units in there. So they're bringing it back for the 11-year anniversary, and we're going to be able to summon those as well. And it looks like we're actually going to get a couple of additional goodies here now. Taking a look at some of the new themes, as you can imagine, similar things that we've seen in the past here. The Summon Hedge skin, the special theme in the back, which we'll be getting into here in a little bit. But yeah, we got a couple of things to add for all of you guys that have been collecting things over the last 11 years on your island. So I'm very excited for that. Speaking of excited, look at this one, the Cowgirl 11-year anniversary. That actually looks pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So I do like the fact that the artist went out of the way to make one unit just kind of represent the anniversary here. So pretty cool. Summon Hedge, pretty similar, nothing crazy. But I will say this though. I don't know why. I know that all of these have it here, but like this, kind of like shuriken looking kind of thing in the middle. This reminds me of my island. Because if you guys remember, for those guys been following me literally over the last decade, my island has literally been like a shuriken. Don't ask me why I ever made it that way, but I did, and I just kept it that way. I never changed it. I've never changed my island in 11 years. It's crazy. So here's that skin we were talking about, the 11-year special theme. Pretty sick, pretty cool. I like it. Nice, clean, polished. It looks good. We'll take it. We'll take it. So I will say this though, it looks like we're going to get a ton of scrolls, ladies and gentlemen. So as you guys can see right here, we're going to have a premium scroll shop, some bonus item shop. We're going to have a special room shop, and this is all going to be dependent upon how many 11-year special scrolls you buy. So it looks like, considering how it's laid out, you're going to be able to buy up to 200, which is going to be pretty cool. And I see here in the previous scroll shop, yeah, we have up to 200 times that we can buy the mystical scrolls. So that's going to be good. Like I said, the good thing about it is, regardless if you're new or not, this is the time to jump in because there's just going to be a lot of free scrolls simply for just playing the game. In addition to that, we got some Devil Mons, Rainbow Mons, Crystals, of course, coming in play. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Once we hit our mark when it comes to everything that we can pick up throughout these shops, then we got the unlimited shop available for us. And if I'm hearing this correctly, the unlimited shop is going to have mystical scrolls, which is crazy. If you are a hardcore farmer, like I'm just like the sky's the limit as far as the amount of crystals scrolls you can get. But again, as I got a little excited, fam. It does increase by 10 for each item you purchase, so you can't get a monstrous amount of mystical scrolls, but it's still free nonetheless for just simply playing. So that is pretty crazy. All right, next thing up that we got going on. Looks like a max upgraded Nat 5 monster selective summon event. So if I recall correctly, we had, I think we just got a certain amount of points or coins or whatever, and then we were allowed to summon a unit just to have it. And then after we summoned, like, what was it, like 30 or 40 units, we gotta choose one. So I'm guessing that's kind of how it is for this one. But now not only do we get to choose that one, but you also get a max skill it out. So obviously I'm hoping for Cigar. Everybody knows I chose a collab over Cigar Monster, and yeah, I kind of regret that. But it is what it is. Just remember, guys, if I haven't said it already, just doing your regular dungeons, doing the regular, resources, collecting crystals, using crystals. That's how you're going to gain your 11-year coins. So there's a little bit of component for the free-to-play players, a little bit of component for the pay-to-win players, but it's all going to make us happy at the end of the day, okay? The new Hall of Heroes for the 11-year anniversary, giving you guys, once again, an opportunity to collect a couple of monsters that you may not have collected during this time. But I will say this, though. Can we just take a quick second to give a shout out to Comptours for the last couple of HOH monsters, right? They did it right for the 11-year anniversary. And hold on, real quick. Yes, I know I'm going to get about 32 messages in the chat. Oh my God, it's China. She's glazing again. Can you guys stop for a second, okay? The Light Cobalt Bomber, the Dark Joker, those are some of the best, bombers we have in the game. And they're giving it to us for free, okay? Get out of here. What are you talking about, man? I got to give some praise for that. They've been giving us crappy monsters for a very long time. We finally got some good ones here that everyone's going to be able to get value of. Okay. Um, Again, end rant. Moving on. So we're going to be able to select, 10 monsters that we want, and then we'll go ahead and be able to farm them out, similar to how it always is. You get the 10 energy cards, 5 tunable crystals, you get the 25 Sony pieces. And again, there is a way of manipulating so you get more copies of it if you need to. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. But again, I think the way it's set up right now, 250 is fine. You probably have a lot of duplicates to get the skill ups you need, so don't sweat that stuff. Just make sure that you don't miss out on this, okay? Let's take a look here. Let's see. Depending on how many Hall of Heroes floors you clear, though, you will be able to get yourself some additional awards. We love scrolls, we love devil mons, we love light dark. I want to give credit where credit is due. I'm glad they didn't put no fluff stuff here. Like, it's genuinely good stuff. None of this like, you know. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anything. I'm sorry. It's like 4:30, 5 in the morning. I'm just like half awake here. So, all right. So this one here, I think I'm actually probably more excited than a lot of the stuff that's coming out because this doesn't have. I mean, it has similarities to what we have here, but they're incorporating the sharing component of this, which makes this really good. If you're not one of those people that are absolutely lucky or so, yeah, guys, we're gonna utilize those coins to get a few rewards when it comes to daily missions. But as you guys can see, you'll be able to share the runes obtained during the event with other summoners, and you can select and obtain runes shared by other summoners. And I'm not sure how many times we're going to be able to get this done, but wow. Oh, okay, one rune. Okay, between each round. So we got week 1, week 2. So let me put it bluntly. Okay. Um, I'm not sure if they're gonna allow. This is one of those like where they're gonna allow us to like level up the rune, to +6 and change the stats, whatever. But I will say this: be very conservative, okay, about what you share because there's gonna be a lot of runes coming up that are gonna look really juicy. But you guys know what the max rolls are. You guys know what the max X are. You guys know what your account needs. Don't just jump into the first rune, okay? Make sure that you're really trying to figure out what you want before you see a rune and you're just like, oh my God, I gotta take it, okay? Last but not least, we have the new update for the Summoners Way milestone event. Again, for you guys that are new to the channel, welcome to the channel, or new to the game, coming back into the game. Summoners Way is their revamped, evolved, their level up way of pushing to the game when it comes to just a starting path on here. And I will say this: they've done an absolute amazing job. I'm not only bringing it in, incorporating into the game, but also just like I said, updating it here and there. And this time around, it's not going to be any sort of amazing. So because now we got the component of the 5-star fusion monsters, and we're going to be able to, like I said, level up the skills of those if you have not gotten those maxed out already. And again, when you think about just taking a look at this list and what they got available, I'm very, like I said, they're all honestly really good units. Dark Effort we're using quite a bit. Wind Totemness, right? With the Fire Lightning Emperor, Dark. I always say Doomy Leaky Lord. Okay, they're all like I'd say 80% of these units you're gonna be using quite a bit in the game. You know what I mean? So like they're actually good in multiple aspects. So I'm really happy that they incorporated that. Okay, some additional points for getting some random attribute stuff. Yeah, that's not needed here or there. But again, we are focused on Summoner's Way, which is going to be for the new people, which is going to be good if they don't have it. But yeah, I do like that update there for that one. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Just giving you guys an update on everything that's going on when it comes to Summoner's War. The 11-year anniversary is here, and I'm finally excited to share this video with you. So thanks again for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully when we're feeling better, we're going to get back into our regular schedule. Thanks again, guys. Take care. We'll see you.